Oh shit, we are live. Hey, I had to bring in a ringer. Had to bring in Poppa
Oh,
Shimp. Had to bring him in. What's up, Dad?
how's it going there, guys? Huh?
Oh, I'll tell you what. I am, as of recording,
Okay.
I am a whopping 48% on the season. Ugh.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
oh,
That's rough. I was in Mom's Pick'em League. I was going 500 every week.
yeah.
This is the last week. I went 13-1
Hey, you know what? The public
and still
won.
lost.
Oh, that's crazy, by the way. Yeah, last week Vegas took its largest hit in 11 years.
Yeah, you were saying something about that,
Yeah, this was the first time in 11 years they outright lost money.
man.
All the favorites
And
won.
yeah, that's a big deal there because believe you me, this week they're going to rob everybody.
Yes, yes, absolute trap week. Man,
Yes.
this is a fucking trap week. Last
Yeah.
week I went 6-6-1. So everyone fucking won last week except for me. I went fucking 500, 6-6-1. Fuck, man. That's all right though. It's better than
Hey,
oh god.
it's better than mud in the eye or stick in the eye, as they used to say.
I'll tell you. So, but I've been picking every game against the spread Monday and Sundays all season. So,
Right, right.
being close to 50% isn't miserable through, early October, week 7 we're
Right.
coming into here. But
Oh, yeah.
I decided to bring in old Shimptations. I asked him, I was like, hey, give me your 3 best. The SIZZLIN. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, it's crackling. This is the Shimp's deep fried 3, baby. That's right.
love
We
it.
crackling.
I love it. I love it. All right, well, you know what? Let's start. First game. Your 3 best that you would bet this weekend. Go for it. First game. Who do you like?
All right. Well, let me get a little data here on my side so that I can spit out the right info when I want to make a point.
There you go.
But the first game I was going to talk about is the Detroit at Minnesota. I like Detroit in this game. They're actually not favored. Minnesota's favored in this game, I do believe. Let me check my status here.
-1.5
Yeah,
for
so
Minnesota.
they're the underdog, but I'm liking them this week. And there's a couple reasons. Now, granted, Detroit is missing the heart of their defense and basically the heart of their team in an Aiden Hutchinson, but I think that's going to be a rallying cry, at least for the next couple of weeks. I don't know if it'll last the rest of the season or not because, you can only stay adrenaline up so long. But I think this week is going to be working for him. I mean, his stats don't reflect what he brings to the team. I mean, his stats this season thus far until he got hurt were 12 solo tackles, 7 tackle assists, 2.5 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. Not like off the chart numbers, very solid numbers, but not, like, oh my God, man, this guy, they're done. It's not going to be like that.
Is that his
But
stats just from his last game? Because doesn't he have like 7.5 sacks on the year?
that's his stat.
That might just be his Dallas stats. He kicked their ass.
Maybe it is 7.5 on my sheet. I just read it as 2.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, and then when you look at their defensive and offensive rankings, Detroit's number 3 in offense, and you have Minnesota coming in at 17. Now that stinks like an upset. You know what I'm saying?
You smell it.
Get a big whiff.
You can smell that coming. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Now on the defensive side, they're both sitting in the outhouse. They're 13 and 14 respectively. Detroit 13, Minnesota 14.
Right in the middle.
So there's nothing there, but that offense really sticks out. And again, with that adrenaline rallying cry right now from losing Hutchinson, I think is going to carry Detroit over the goal line this week, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to mean something, right? That's a big deal, losing that boy.
Big deal.
Big
Yes,
deal.
Big deal.
That was an emotional game for them last week. They came into that Dallas game already premeditated to try and kill them.
Yeah, yeah, they did. They did.
You heard it here first, folks. The first sizzling, crackling pick. All right, let's keep it rolling here. Let's go to your second favorite pick of the week. What do you like?
Yeah, I like Houston at Green Bay. The defense is there. Houston's got the number 3 defense in the league. Okay. Green Bay's got the number 18 defense in the league. Kind of the opposite of my prior game where the offenses were the key. This game, the key of those defenses. Green Bay has a number 4 offense in the league. And Houston has the number 6 offense in the league. So the offenses are real even. but that defense is a glaring thing right there. And I like I say, I like Houston. I mean, they aren't firing on all cylinders. Nico Collins, I think, is still out.
Yes.
But I still think they're going to roll. I mean,
Okay.
Phrod is on a roll right now.
Okay.
He's seeing windows that most quarterbacks can't see right now.
I like that. I like Houston +3. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Ooh. I had one of those pouches in and I bit it.
Oh.
Oh.
Boy, that's a burn.
Oh, baby. I'm trying to smoke less and it's working. But it doesn't help when
Yeah.
you bite the fucking pouch. Holy shit.
Right.
Oh man. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna fight through. I'm a warrior here. I agree with you. I like Houston +3 a lot. Okay. Let's go. Number 3, your third favorite one of the week. What do you see here?
Okay, that one was the Jets.
Mm.
I'm liking the Jets this week.
Okay.
I know it's an off the rail kind of pick, but I think with the influx of Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers being back together, is another one of these adrenaline pumps. It's not going to last for the whole season, but I think this week they'll integrate him into the game plan enough to where he'll be effective. And Rodgers trusts him. He'll throw to him when there's 6 guys on him because he has confidence that he will catch that ball somehow, some way. He doesn't have that yet with Garrett Wilson. He's starting to get there, but when he sees Devontae Adams, he sees him open every time.
Mm-hmm.
And like last week, they were showing highlights of his receivers using the wrong pattern. Like I forget what receiver it was, but he threw the ball out and the guy cut in.
Yeah.
You know, the other guy slipped. I mean, there's been all these things that are just not quite working, and they've lost 3 games by a total of like 12 points.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's these miscues, like missing a field goal, penalties. They had 5 freaking not offside, but illegal motion penalties.
Too many.
I mean, it's killing them.
Yeah.
It's not their play so much, their physical play. It's the mental play that has been plaguing them. But I think this week they're gonna defeat the Steelers. The Steelers are going to Russell Wilson this week.
Yeah, they are.
He hasn't played all season.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I think that calf is 45 years old. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. And you know what? I completely agree with you on the Jet side of at least the offensive side of the ball. They're not.
Yeah.
There's no fucking rhythm.
No.
There's no rhythm.
No.
And you install the only rhythm he's really had is he'll find Allen Lazard 50 yards down the field for like a catch a game. Obviously,
Yes.
you know, but he's
Yes.
had Allen for some time now.
Right.
And Pittsburgh's defense is really good, but they are susceptible to getting their backside hit a little bit.
Yes.
I agree with you though. I like that pick a lot. So as of right now, Shimp's crackling 3. We got Detroit +1.5 on the road, Houston +3 on the road, and the Jets -1 and the hook on the road. You got 3 road dogs. Well, not 3 road dogs, but 3 road guys. We crackling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we crackling, baby.
Shimp's deep fry.
That's right. Well, hey, I appreciate you taking a little time to do this for me. I really do appreciate this.
Yeah,
Dude.
not a problem.
Yeah. I'll tell you what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna parlay those together, and I'll put it up in post probably and see what that comes out to.
Yeah, Shimp deep fried 3.
Hell yeah, I love it. We're definitely gonna be doing this a lot more too. So
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
hell yeah. All
And
right.
once we got through our small technical difficulties there for a little bit.
Oh yeah, that was
And,
a crapshoot, but we got through it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The fact that I almost met the sun coming up this morning, but
Yeah, the old man, he's not afraid to crack a mountain or two. Hell yeah. All right.
once in a while, I get into a werewolf mode.
Well, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me ask you something before I let you go here.
Oh, okay.
Because London game, right? New England at Jacksonville. Call me crazy. I think New England covers this game +6.
I'm with you on that. I believe it too.
Yeah.
I really do, because Jacksonville right now, is a steaming pile of outhouse fluid. Okay,
Oof.
big time.
Oof.
I mean, they can't get out of their own way. They can't get out of their own way.
Porta potty in the southern sun. Bad. Yes.
Woo!
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
And
No, I agree.
yeah.
I think May's got another week under his belt of
Yep.
like full first time reps. He had some moments last week, he had bad ones too, but he had some moments, and you can see where once the game slows down enough for him to focus and concentrate, I think you'll see his talent
And
really shine.
I like Gerard Mayo a lot, the coach.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, and I think New England they'll figure it out. They might outright win, but I'll take the points. I'm not a fool. I'll go ahead and take the 6.
No, I get that. Yeah, well, but why not take the.
Yeah, I did actually because of Carl and in the other show, he talked me into New England. Not only that, he likes Demario Douglas to score in this game.
Ooh,
so I went ahead and I threw that together. Here, let me pull that up real fast while we're talking on the subject.
Part of a parlay.
Yes, sir.
First touchdown.
Right. So actually, instead of going first, I said it's just a two-legger. It's New England plus 6 and an anytime tutty by Demario Douglas, $25 pays 125. Okay. So hopefully
that ain't half bad.
I hope I start my Sunday morning with a little extra change in the pocket there.
We'll see. Go.
Also, I call it a peanut sprinkle. I put a little peanut sprinkle. I put $5 on the game to go to overtime. So,
well, that's probably possible because it could be a 0-0 affair at the end of the fourth quarter.
It might be 6-6 going into the fourth. So I just said,
or
6-3,
they line up for the field goal,
something like that. And we haven't had a lot of overtime this season, so
nothing I think of.
No, we haven't had a ton. Off the top of my head, I can only think of a couple. So
we've had a lot of doink kicks, though, man.
What is up with that? So
I don't know.
It's like
what's his Legatron? He couldn't freaking. Man. I mean, bad misses. I mean, I'm not talking about almost miss. I mean, man, they were like hook shot.
Yep. McPherson was missing. Fucking
yes.
A guy
dropped him.
Baltimore. Tucker.
Yeah.
He was missing a lot of balls to start the season. A lot.
Yeah.
And then. Even that Jets-Buffalo game that we just had last Monday. Fuck, they have so many field goals dinking and donking, and it's strange. It's a weird thing, but...
Yeah, they were playing the tubular bells this last week.
You know what? Hell, hold on. I'm going to take advantage of having you here real quick. You don't have to have all your notes and everything. I'm going to run through these with you real fast. I already got you here.
Okay.
Fuck it. Go. Cincinnati at Cleveland, -5.5. I think Cincinnati waxes that ass.
I think Cincinnati can send their second squad out there and wax that ass.
I do like Nick Chubb coming back. He's a lightning rod.
Big time. You know what? That's really right now. That'd be all they would have because they got rid of Amari Cooper. Or they traded him. I shouldn't say got rid of him. They traded him.
Yeah.
And Deshaun Watson it looks like he's playing in a phone booth.
I agree. I know. And you know what? Burrow's been lighting it up. But Cincinnati's problem is their defense is bad, man.
Secondary especially is bad.
The
run defense is mediocre. I mean, it's not, stinking the whole joint up, but their pass defense sucks.
It's bad, man. And then, this is one of those, we're talking about how last week all the favorites won, right? This is the trap game. And Nick Chubb pounds the rock all over him. I know they said they have him on a pitch count, but I don't know.
Right. They're going to give him 200 rushes. That's their pitch count.
Yeah. They're going to max out his debit card.
Right there. That's the trap. Oh, we're putting him on a pitch count. That's the trap, right?
That's the fucking trap, man. So I'm taking Cincy -5.5, and then Philly. I like the fucking Giants here +3.
You know what? I was thinking about this day before yesterday, and the reason being is the Giants last week looked like a football team.
They did. They
did. On both sides of the ball
against fucking Burrow.
Right. Yeah. And I thought, because they Cincinnati struggled with the Giants. And sometimes when you're a team struggling and you go play somebody else and they struggle against you, it elevates you to the next week.
Yes, and they're at home, and just like last week, just like you said, that Cincinnati Giants game, that score does not indicate that game. It was 17-7, but it wasn't that close.
No,
it was not that close. Cincinnati scored that last minute. It was 10-7 going into I forget what time left, but not a lot.
Either the early, mid fourth quarter, something like that.
Yeah, and see, Philadelphia's defense is not as good as the Giants' defense.
No, their front line, their defensive line is they got rid of Reddick.
Yeah.
One of their other guys is hurt. I can't remember his name right now.
Yep, he's hurt.
And so. Yeah, and so their run stopping capability means they're having to keep their linebackers up to support the run, which guess what? That opens up the passing game. Your short and intermediate routes are going to be all day, all long.
Right, exactly. And Daniel Dimes Jones, we're not expecting him to fucking throw for 300 yards or nothing.
No. But
But
if he could throw for $175 and
bam.
go, 12 or 14, hey, I'll take it.
And just carry the fucking rock. Dexter Lawrence is a fucking problem for the Giants. He's a hell of a fucking football player. And against that fucking Philadelphia banged up offensive line, I'm taking the fucking home dog +3.
I'm with that.
Man, now this one I'm bobbling on. I'm gonna use you to help me here. Seattle at Atlanta.
This is one of those pick'em games to me.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what Seattle team's going to show up.
Fuck, man.
You know what you're going to get in Atlanta because you're going to have the Statue of Liberty back there throwing the ball, and then because he moves nowhere. Okay,
Yeah.
We had him a bet get 1 yard rushing, and he couldn't even do that in the whole game. 1 yard,
fucking yard.
1 yard. So okay, that's what you're getting on that side of the ball. And then Seattle again, you don't know who's showing up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, could it be the Geno Smith that throws for 425, or it could be the Geno Smith that throws for $110 and they rush for 75?
Right, because Kenneth Walker. And
yeah,
but see, to me, this line seems so suspect. It's only -3 at home for Atlanta. I think Atlanta could win by a fucking field goal.
Yeah, because I mean, Cousins has the ability to drive that team down the field when the house is on fire.
Yes, fucking give Bijan Robinson the goddamn rock.
Yes, exactly.
Give him the rock. He's a monster.
See, that's where a lot of teams make mistakes. They lead. All of a sudden, their best players disappear from their plan.
Gone, poof.
At the moment, you know.
I agree. And so I think I'm gonna stay with the home favorite there, -3. I do like Bijan to actually get in the fucking end zone too.
I think so.
Like the Houston Green Bay game, because Houston was one of your teams. Yeah, you like Houston +3. I like the over in that game, over 48. I mean, this game is going to be like.
Oh, and the weather's going to be perfect. It's going to be in the 70s and sunny, so it's going to be an all-out freaking basketball game.
You got two quarterbacks who can fucking sling the rock. Two quarterbacks that have good receiving cores. Even without Nico Collins, Houston still has Tank Dell, fucking Diggs, Mixon, and Pitt. Yeah, like they have so many fucking weapons.
Back out of the backfield. So
exactly. So I this game could be like 30-28. A shootout. Yeah. So I'm gonna take the over in that game. The Detroit-Minnesota game, I'm only gonna take Minnesota for two reasons. One, fucking Detroit emptied the clip on Dallas. That was an emotional win. They fucking were giving linemen opportunities to score. It was crazy. A-Hutch being gone's a problem. Minnesota's coming off a bye. That's why. If this wasn't Minnesota off a bye, I would take Detroit.
Okay.
But that's one reason why I'm taking Minnesota there. Also, KOC is probably going to be coach of the year if they win that division,
That's possible.
Yeah, I should look that up, see what the odds are on that. Here's a stinker. Miami at Indy. Stinky. Holy shit.
Let's see. Flacco versus
That's the problem. They fucking came out and they benched Flacco.
Oh, wow.
See, if Flacco was starting, I would take Indy.
Yeah. Oh, I believe in Flacco to a point. I mean, he's solid.
Yeah. The guy's won a fucking Super Bowl. He's not an idiot.
Yes. No, he's not. And he's still got a cannon for an arm.
Right. See, in Miami, there's one more week of Snoop.
And
then
Tyler, whatever.
Yeah, then your boy comes back. Tua.
Yep. And I'm not gonna play him until he gets through a game.
I was laughing there. I was talking about the other shows. Like, if they should just run him right up the middle first play to show them
Yeah.
QB sneak his ass right up the middle.
With one of those funny helmets on though that they all use sometimes.
The Guardian cap. Yeah,
the Guardian cap.
But yeah, I'm taking Miami on the road there because that game just smells like a trap game.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, all their offensive players, fantasy-wise, have dropped off the map. I mean, with Tagovailoa coming back, all Waddle and Hill, their numbers are going to start going up because he sees and uses the whole field. Yeah, as long as he's alive.
Their stock absolutely goes up. Viability-wise, it also opens up the run game because then now they have two things to worry about, and the defense, the defense has to worry about, not being able to throw the ball. Their run game has been fucking killed because of it.
Because they just stack the line and stop it, and that's that.
The Tennessee at Buffalo. I'm fucking done betting on Tennessee. They have fucked me too many times this year. I fell for that goddamn trap. Buffalo's a fucking 9.5 point favorite though. That's big. It's a big fucking number in the NFL.
It is a big number.
That's a big number, but I'm just done with Tennessee. I don't even have any notes for that game. I'm just gonna roll with Buffalo.
Yeah, I think that's the smart money's going to be on Buffalo.
Yeah, and if Tennessee ends up covering that game, I won't even care. I'm like, whatever.
No.
Fuck it.
No.
Now, here's one. Carolina at Washington. Both these teams can move the ball, because surprisingly, Carolina is scoring some points, right? Washington, Jaden Daniels is a fucking beast. And,
Washington's offense is clicking on all cylinders right now.
But their defense allows a lot of points. So
Washington's got fifth-ranked offense in the league.
Oh, yeah, they only lost by 7 to fucking Baltimore last week.
Mm-hmm.
And Carolina, they give up a lot of points, but they are moving the ball. The over's really high here. Vegas said it at 51.5. That's a big number, and I think there's a reason why it's that big. Both teams give up points. I'm taking the over 51.5 on that game. I like that.
Carolina's got the 24th ranked offense.
Right, but the last 2 weeks, they've broken 20 twice, right?
Yes.
And Washington's...
Maybe they're finding their stride, you know?
Fuck it. I mean, I don't know. But I just don't trust Washington's defense at all. So, I like that over. Now, this one. Raiders. What the fuck, man?
Well, you know, just do something, baby. Okay?
My father's a lifelong Raiders fan, so he's allowed to you know, have his pain and suffering with this stuff.
I mean, man, you know, you have to be one strong son bitch to be fucking liking the Raiders now.
I'll tell you what. At least you got Crosby. He's a fucking awesome.
Hey, and Bowers.
Bowers is a beast. He is.
But after that, man, you're looking.
And then it doesn't help, too. The Rams are coming off a bye week, and they're at home, and they get Cooper Kupp back. Kyrie Williams is healthy.
Yeah.
And
the big story there. Go ahead.
No, what's the story?
I would say the big story of the Rams, though, is are they going to play Kupp in both those games? Because those games are only 5 days apart. They play on Sunday and then Thursday.
Well,
so we don't know what game he's playing in. I mean, I would think it'd be the first one he could available to play in, but are they going to play him in the second game?
Or what if they do? Well, what if they put him on a pitch count this week?
Now that makes more sense.
Yeah, that they don't risk him getting hurt again. I didn't think of that. That's a good point. I will say this though, when it really comes down to nuts and bolts, the spread is 7 for the Rams at home. And I'm just going to bet Matthew Stafford's better than Aiden O'Connell.
Good bet.
Right? I'm probably going to hammer that one.
Money.
Yeah.
That's smart money.
Yeah. I'm going to take Stafford over O'Connell, okay?
Aiden O'Connell's going to be attending a fire drill.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He'll be selling insurance here shortly.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, he'll be good at it, though. He'll be really good at it. Rams 7. Now, here we go. KC at Frisco. This could be a good game.
That should be a really good game.
Yes.
I think, ironically, I still think they're even match teams, even though Kansas City's offense kind of is a big question mark all year.
They haven't even broke 30. Like, they're not producing.
They haven't scored a lot of points.
Yeah.
Their defense has been carrying them.
Very good defense.
Yes, and Kelsey has disappeared a lot of times. Yeah, it just, and their receiving core, I mean, they got the one kid,
Worthy.
And but after that, man, it's like Juju Smith-Schuster and who else?
They're just pulling people out of the stands. Like, hey, you want to run some routes with Mahomes today?
Right. And the guy was towing somebody's car, and he said, "Hey, man, we need you over here."
Fuck, this guy's pushing that car hard. He's got some good legs. Bring him in.
Hey, that's our new fullback right there. Tommy's towing. Let's go.
Yeah, that's how they got Carson Steele, I'm sure. I'll tell you what, though. Kansas City 5-0 off a bye week. And I think I saw some stat. Andy Reid is like 6,000-0 off a bye. It's some crazy stat. He hits it like 72% covers the spread after bye weeks. So, and you're getting points. I'll take the 1.5. San Francisco's fucking banged up, man.
They're hit across the board.
Yeah, and Kansas City, they don't have to turn it on until now. They're fucking 5-0, and their offense hasn't even opened up yet. So, I like Kansas City a lot. The Sunday night game. Go for it.
I was going to say, I wonder if they're even using their whole playbook right now.
That's a good question, especially with what they're. I mean, they've turned Travis Kelce into another lineman. They're just blocking with, and remember they were throwing like laterals and shit out of their game. Like they're just having fun out there. They don't give a shit. They're winning.
Right, and you brought the point up of Andy Reid being 5,000-0 coming off a bye. Well, that's because he has those weeks to scheme for one team.
It's true, and he's marked this one.
Watching film, finding every weakness he can, and designing plays to attack that weakness.
And it's Frisco. They've already beat twice in the Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
This is gonna be an emotional game for Frisco, and Frisco doesn't have
Oh,
McCaffrey
yeah.
either.
Nope. Nope.
No.
I think Deebo Samuel has a hurt hand or something.
Well, and the running back is hurt too, Mason, right?
Yeah, Mason. Yes.
Yeah. See, so all this is lining up for Kelsey to have like 3 touchdowns on Sunday.
Yeah, 150 yards, 3 touches.
I'm following you on your New York pick, by the way, the Jets.
Ah.
I agree with everything you said. I'm totally with you. Devontae Adams doesn't need any fucking time at practice with Aaron Rodgers.
No, he just needs to know, what
Yeah.
what do you want me to do?
All he has to do is put on the fucking Jets jersey and that lid, and they're already ready to go.
Because they can call the plays just like they normally do. All they have to tell him is
route?
what's it called from the route tree.
That's it.
Hey, we're gonna do Z dig XY slot 5. That'd be
Whatever.
fucking skinny post to you.
Right. Exactly. Skinny banana, fucking spider XY, like,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
And Pittsburgh, why the fuck would you go to Russell Wilson now? Last week, Pittsburgh was playing the Raiders, who defense is not that great. Don't you think they would have, because the report was he was healthy last week. So,
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah,
going up
he was.
against the Jets defense, which is, they're high middle. They're not like elite like they're supposed to be, but they're not.
They're number 2 defense right now.
They're number 2? I thought they were 7 or something.
No, they're number 2.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, number 2.
Holy shit, I take that back. See, this is all lining up for a setup game. Coach Tomlin's getting Russell out of there, and this is how he's going to do it. He's going to feed him to the Jets.
It's gonna be a feeding, is what it is.
He's going to feed him. He's going to feed him to the
Borg
Jets.
and Borg.
Holy shit. So, I'm
Yeah.
absolutely all over the fucking Jets there. I love that
Fired up
pick.
the smokers in Pittsburgh.
Man, I'll tell you what. And then, oh, fuck. You know what's, and then we got a double Monday, too. Baltimore, Tampa,
right.
Chargers, Arizona. Baltimore is looking like the best team in the league, right? Yeah,
They added the one thing that they haven't had.
a monster named.
People that have to make business decisions when they see the guy coming.
God, can you imagine that freight train coming down the A gap?
Oh my God, man! I mean, this man, this is like a Volkswagen that runs upright. Okay.
It's fucking. They got to be intimidating as shit, especially when he starts chugging. You're right. He stands so tall, and he doesn't look like he's moving. Didn't you tell me it reminds you of, it was a Dickerson or something?
Yeah, Dickerson was like that.
Yeah, he didn't look like he was moving, but people aren't catching him. He's pulling away from people.
And Dickerson was obscene. He wore every pad that was available.
Yeah, he had a neck roll too, didn't he?
He had a neck roll, thigh pads, knee pads, heel pads, ass pads. If there was a pad, he was wearing it.
And goggles.
That's because he was. That's because he was ready. Give me 50 touches today. I'm good.
Yeah, because he's bell cow,
Oh man, back then that was all there was.
Right. But I tell you this.
You didn't have committee, nothing.
This game is one of those trap games. Baker Mayfield's playing great. I love Baker Mayfield. I'm a big fan of Baker Mayfield.
I do too. I like Baker.
And they're at home. This is one of those upsets, I think. I'm going to take fucking Tampa and the goddamn points at home. 3.5.
They are like, how would you say it? They're like under the radar, in your face kind of team.
Yes.
You don't really see how good they are because it doesn't look like it.
Right. Because Mayfield still does Mayfield stuff. Like,
Because he's a gunslinger.
He's our best gunslinger minus, Mahomes and Allen out of the pocket are really
just
good.
got a new segment, Gunslinger of the Week. It's Mayfield.
It's Mayfield. See?
Gunslinger of the Week.
This is why we bring this man on right here. Yes, that's our gunslinger of the week. It's going to be fucking Baker Mayfield slime me up at home. Yes.
That's right, baby.
Yes. And then the last one, Chargers at Arizona. Oh, man, you see Harbaugh to leave the sideline? And that last
that
week?
was great.
Second time.
Maybe he had the flu or something,
No. Heart arrhythmia.
It was a heart arrhythmia?
Second time it's happened to him.
Wow.
Yeah, it happened when he was coaching Frisco, too. So
Yeah, because I had stepped out for a second to do something, and I came back in, and they were talking about he's gone. I'm like, wow, what the heck?
Yeah.
And then they never really gave you any definite explanation.
Right, and it came out
They just
later.
said medical issue, yeah.
Yeah, it came out later because he's such a football guy. He even went into the blue tent.
I know.
God, I love Harbaugh, man. He's the
I do too.
God. He's
Who's got it better than us?
nobody. What
Nobody.
a coach, right?
Yeah.
And then Arizona, they got their doors blown off last week. Now, the week prior, Arizona threw the fucking kitchen sink at Frisco and won in Santa Clara. And then last week, they showed up to
Letdown.
they got their ass kicked last week. So, but they're at home now. The Chargers' offense is not scary. Arizona's defense isn't the best. If they can figure out a way to put the fucking lid on that secondary, put a lid on it so they don't get burned in the back, and I don't think Herbert's the one that's going to do it. I think Arizona covers at home +2 against the Chargers.
And I don't think that's a bad read there because
Yeah.
the Chargers really are trying to win during the rebuild.
True. Yeah. You know what?
Okay.
Harrison Jr. is out, right? Because of concussion?
Yes.
Yeah, we're sure about
I
that,
think
though.
so. Here, I can tell you in a second.
Yeah, here, let's take a look at that.
Yeah.
This is Saturday. Anybody watching this while we're doing this recording on a Saturday, so we don't have our final information, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if they'll have anything for us.
Let's see. Where are we at here? Okay, here we go.
He's not carrying an injury designation.
Really?
He's gonna fucking play.
Well, that changes things. I mean, in their favor.
Check this
We're
out.
already saying that they're kind of in favor.
Yeah, check this
Go
out. Harrison, concussion, does not carry an injury designation ahead of Monday's game against the Chargers. That was from Ian Rappaport.
That's freaking crazy.
Now, maybe it helps because it's Monday, not Sunday.
That's true.
That'll put him 8.
That's true.
That's 8 days from his concussion, not 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like he's playing. That's fucking wild. Backtrack a bit. Malik Neighbors is playing in that Philly game from his concussion. He's back this week.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison, full participant in practice.
He's fucking playing. I like that. Now I even like my pick even more.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You already had the smart money and didn't really know it, in a way. I mean, you were going with your good gut feeling on that one.
Right. So, well, hey, fuck. That's it. We went through every game.
All right.
That was fucking quick, huh?
Yeah, it went quick.
Isn't it
When
wild?
you're having fun, it goes fast.
Exactly. Once you start rolling, the next thing you know, it's over.
Yeah.
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 Well, shit, Shimp. Thanks for joining us here on the Phrod Pod NFL Week 7. Anybody watching this? I have the For the People parlay posted in the top right of the screen. I win a 3-legger. JJJ parlay. Justin Jefferson, first time score. Jamar Chase, first time score. Jaden Daniels, first time score. Plus $26,900. $10 pays you $2,700. I hope we hit that.
Mel, what you cooking?
Shit. I finally
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it was great. I finally hit that
Yeah.
last week. I've been doing the For the People parlay every week, and I finally hit last week. So I hope it happens again. And, hey, man, we're going to be back. We're definitely going to have you back so we can get more of, the
It's
sizzling.
deep fried free. We're going to be crackling.
We got to get more of the sizzling, baby. All right, Shimp. I'll talk to you.
All right. Okay, sounds good.
Bye.
Peace.